All right, spring is upon us. A lot of us are doing spring cleaning, and some of us might just want to get rid of the whole house. If that's you, then you want to make sure you've got a good realtor on your side, and we've got our trusted advisor in real estate, Miss Demetria Smith, with us today to talk about why spring might be the perfect season to buy or sell a home. So great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. What's so special about spring?
So spring is the perfect time to start getting your home ready for listing for the summer. So summer, we see a lot of people moving, children are out of school, you frees up more time, and the weather's better.
That's so true. And does this spring kind of mentality have anything to do with tax season, since buyers need to bring a good chunk of change to closing?
Oh, yes. Definitely recommend that you save those tax refunds, and so you can apply that for your down payment or even closing cost.
Absolutely. Okay, so if we're considering buying or selling, let's start with selling. Say we want to get our house set up and maybe right now start talking to a realtor about getting our house ready for that summer listing, like you said. What are some things that we can do in addition to spring cleaning to get ready to sell?
The first thing I would say is let's focus on that curb appeal. Let's go in and touch up that exterior paint, put some mulch down, trim those bushes, plant some seasonal flowers.
Definitely, and there's lots of beautiful flowers right now, and I think that's a good point because after the freezes we had, those pictures aren't looking so pretty. There's not a whole lot of curb appeal we can get unless you're prepared to redo your entire landscaping, right? And so when it comes to the interior, I think some people might misunderstand the concept of making the place look sort of ready for the next homeowners, but it doesn't necessarily need to look barren or dry, right? So what should we do inside?
Oh, no, we just want to go in and do some minor repairs if needed. So, for example, if you have those bright wall colors, let's change that up and let's paint it to something neutral. Also, we're going to go into those kitchens and bathrooms, replace handles, you may do some caulking, and even replace older light fixtures.
Very, very good point. And these are things that they're probably going to ask you to do anyway. But when you're in a position to sell your home and say you're just super busy and I know this needs to be done, but I don't have time for it, are these things that we can put into our listing information to say, hey, I know that bright purple may not be everybody's favorite color for the master bedroom, but we are willing to cover that cost, things like that. Can we put that in the language?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Those things are negotiable, and so you can just write that into the contract. You're putting X amount of dollars in there for repairs.
Very good. Okay, so we got a strategy for sellers, and real quick before we go, we mentioned for buyers, save that tax return money because that's usually a really nice chunk of change. And anything else to consider? Should we work on our credit?
Yes, we're going to go in there and work on credit. As I always tell my clients, the main foundation is your finances. It's the credit. You're not spending. You're putting those credit cards away. And go get pre-approved. That letter's going to be good for 30 days. So the closer you get, go get that done.
Yes, especially in a competitive market, because the last thing you want is to find your dream home and someone else beats you to it, because guess what? They had that pre-approval, right?
Exactly.
So obviously you have a wealth of information that can be really useful to someone trying to buy or sell. So if we need to get in touch with you, how do we find out if we're the right fit?
Oh, just give me a call, 361-600-9417. I would love to meet up with you and see how I can assist you in buying or selling a home, maybe over a cup of coffee.
Love that. All right, well, get in touch with our friend Demetria. Let her know that Coastal Living sent you. She is, after all, our trusted advisor in real estate. Thank you.
Thank you.
This Coastal Living Trusted Advisor segment is paid for by local realtor Demetria Smith.